called Total Polo Board. And I'm going to use this in the video today, so if you don't have a balance board, that's fine. It makes it really interesting, and I'll post the link underneath the video if you want to check it out. But because the board itself is on these little inflatable feet, it challenges your balance. So if you are already feeling like you're not getting enough out of your core work, or you want to work on balance, using something like this will really challenge your balance, but then help you learn to stabilize when you're imbalanced. All right, so the first exercise we're going to do is a Navasana exercise. So Navasana is boat pose, and you might encounter it in group classes, or if you practice Ashtanga, you know that there's like 5 boats in the middle of primary, and it's really intense. So one of the things that I found I like to do is use my balance board, or you can try it on blocks, or it might just be enough to do it on the mat, to challenge my balance in my Navasana. So I might just start with my legs at about 90 degrees or a little bit lower. So if balance is hard for you, just touch the toes down. You can do all of this work with your toes down on the mat. But I'm going to balance at about 90 first. I'm going to take my arms out. And then as I exhale, I'm going to extend my kneecaps and my feet away from my shoulders and pull my shoulders away from my kneecaps. And then as I inhale, I'm going to bring everything into the center line and lift just a little bit higher. And then as I exhale, I'm going to pull everything away. Inhale, bring it all into the center line. Exhale, extend out. Maybe extend my legs a little bit further this time. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale, pull everything into the center line, maybe one more time. Exhale, extend those legs. Maybe this time you take the arms up and overhead, or maybe not. Exhale, pull everything into the center line. Cross the right ankle over the left. Press the hands into the mat. Lift up, give yourself a little break. Come back into your Navasana. So if you're doing this with toes down, you could do this work. Same thing. You're still balancing, you're still using the strength of the abdomen to pull yourself forward and back. And then let's say that you wanted to add in some oblique moves. So that kind of movement works the central abdomen, the central core muscles. So we want to pull in from the outside this time, so we're going to add those obliques. So come into your boat, any variation. Maybe pick your feet up, find your balance. And then you're going to press the palms together. And as you exhale, you're going to take that left elbow over to the right side. And then as you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, take the right elbow over to the left side and use the oblique muscles to do this work. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow to right. Inhale, center. Exhale, take that right elbow all the way over to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, cross your right ankle over your left. Press your hands down, lift up. Exhale, back. Okay, so the third exercise is going to be a little bit of asymmetrical movement. So let's keep the left foot on the mat and inhale, extend the right leg out. And then you can keep that left hand down for balance if you want, and extend the right arm to meet the right foot or toward that right foot. And then as you exhale, you're going to release that right heel down, release your chest back, and then as you inhale, you're going to pull everything up and in. Use this left side for balance. If you feel pretty okay, you could take both hands out as you just release the right leg. So you're really isolating that right quad, right hip flexor, right side of the abdomen. As you inhale, pull everything up. Exhale, release the right leg. Inhale, pull it up. And then release the right foot and switch sides. So maybe you plant the right toe on the mat. And if you notice, I had that left heel lifted the whole time, so this leg was engaged. So maybe just drop the toe down and inhale, take the left leg up. Right hand could be on the mat. Left hand could be up or at the side. When you exhale, extend the left leg out. Use the strength of the core to pull yourself in. Exhale, extend out. Inhale, pull everything up and in. One more time. Exhale, extend out. Inhale, pull it up and in. And then exhale, release the left leg. Sitting up just a little bit taller this time. Maybe you take your hands on either side. Cross the right ankle over the left. Maybe you press the pinky edges of the toes into the mat. And inhale, try to lift yourself up. Exhale, back down. So let's say that I was on the mat doing this. So same action is required to lift up, whether you're doing it on a board or a mat. You're going to press down through the palms of the hands. Stack those wrists underneath the shoulders. And then coming out to the sides of the feet, you're just gonna see if you can hover the glutes off the mat, and then exhale, come back down. And if that feels pretty accessible for you, you might press down through the palms of the hands and then see if you can lift the glutes and the feet all the way up and in, and then back down. All right, the last exercise we're gonna do is an arm balance work. So again, you can do it on the mat. I'm gonna use the board because I find it more challenging, and it's interesting to work with the instability of balance. So after you've done the core work, you're gonna try and maintain that feeling of low belly engagement. So the low belly pulls to the front of the spine, all those movements in a crow, so Bakasana posture. So if crow is in your practice, keep going. If you can get your knees to the backs of your triceps, maybe you rock forward and pull those legs up and into the center line. And then as you exhale, you're gonna take that right foot, drop it down to the right wrist. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drop the left side. Inhale, back up. Let's say one time was enough for you and you feel pretty winded after that. That's fine. You could keep going. You could do 5 to 10. You could do 3. If you're feeling like you might want a little bit more, you're going to come back into your crow pose, pull those legs up and in, look just a little bit forward, and then exhale, try and drop both feet down at the same time. Inhale, pull them back up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, back up. Same thing, 3, 5, 10, however many reps you feel like. And then whenever you finish, give yourself a break. Maybe you do a couple of stretches to stretch out the front of the body. So it might feel really good to stretch those hip flexors. So maybe you lower down and then inhale into some back bend, maybe cobra. I would like up dog after all of those moves. Pulling the low belly up and in, stretching through the hip flexors, and then exhaling back. And if your core doesn't feel like it's been worked after that, then you probably weren't doing it right. So try it again, and try it as many times as you need to feel that engagement in the low belly, because it's really important in so many postures in your life, as you're standing, as you're walking, as you're doing all of the many activities that we do. So good luck.